offspring of Sri Lanka Freedom Party, SLFP, and the comparatively right-wing and pro-capitalist United National Party, UNP. 188. Sri Lanka is essentially a multi-party democracy with many smaller Buddhist, socialist and Tamil nationalist political parties. As of July 2011, the number of registered political parties in the country is 67,189. Of these, the Lanka Somasamaja Party, LSSP, established in 1935, is the oldest. 190. The UNP, established by D.S. Senanayak in 1946, was until recently the largest single political party. 191. It is the only political group which had representation in all parliaments since independence. 191. SLFP was founded by SWRD. Bundaranak in July 1951. 192. SLFP registered its first victory in 1956, defeating the ruling UNP in 1956 parliamentary election. 192. Following the parliamentary election in July 1960, Sirimavo Bundaranak became the Prime Minister and Fuald's first elected female head of government. 193. Chigi Ponnambalam, the Tamil nationalist counterpart of SWRD Bundaranak, 194, founded the All Ceylon Tamil Congress, ACTC, in 1944. Objecting to Ponnambalam's cooperation with D.S. Senanayak, a dissident group led by S.J.V. Chelvanayakam broke away in 1949 and formed the Ilankai Tamil Arasu Kakchi, ITAK, also known as the Federal Party, becoming the main Tamil political party in Sri Lanka for next 2 decades. 195. The Federal Party advocated a more aggressive stance toward the Sinhalese. 196. With the constitutional reforms of 1972, the ACTC and ITAP created Tamil United Front, later Tamil United Liberation Front. Following a period of turbulence as Tamil militants rose to power in the late 1970s, these Tamil political parties were succeeded in October 2001 by the Tamil National Alliance. 196, 197. Janatha Vimukshi Paramuna, a Marxist-Leninist political party founded by Rohana Wijewira in 1965, serves as a third force in the current political context. 198. It endorses leftist policies which are more radical than the traditionalist leftist politics of the LSSP and the Communist Party. 196. Founded in 1981. The Sri Lanka Muslim Congress is largest Muslim political party in Sri Lanka. 199. President Mahinda Rajapaksa lost the 2015 presidential elections, ending his 10-year presidency. However, his successor as Sri Lankan president, Maithripala Sirisena, decided not to seek re-election in 2019. 200. The Rajapaksa family regained power in November 2019 presidential elections. The younger brother of Mahinda and former wartime defense chief Gotabaya Rajapaksa won the election, and he was sworn in as the new president of Sri Lanka. 201, 202. Their firm grip of power consolidated in parliamentary elections in August 2020. The family's political party Sri Lanka People's Front, known by its Sinhala initials SLPP, got a landslide victory and a clear majority in the parliament. 5 members of the Rajapaksa family won a seat in the parliament. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa became the new Prime Minister. 203. In 2022, a political crisis started due to the power struggle between President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and the Parliament of Sri Lanka. The crisis was fueled by the anti-government protests and demonstrations by the public and also due to the worsening economy of Sri Lanka since 2019. The anti-government sentiment across various parts of Sri Lanka has triggered an unprecedented political instability, creating shockwaves in political arena. 204. Sri Lanka. National symbols of Sri Lanka: flag lion, flag emblem gold lion, passant anthem Sri Lanka, matha butterfly, Sri Lankan bird wind garnamel, grizzled giant squirrel bird, Sri Lanka jungle fowl, flower blue water lily tree, sea lion, ironwood, NA with Macron, sport volleyball source. 205, 206. Administrative divisions. For administrative purposes, Sri Lanka is divided into 9 provinces, 207, and 25 districts. 208. Provinces. Provinces in Sri Lanka have existed since the 19th century, but they had no legal status until 1987, when the 13th Amendment of the 1978 Constitution established provincial councils after several decades of increasing demand for a decentralization of the government. 209. Each provincial council is an autonomous body not under the authority of any ministry. Some of its functions had been undertaken by central government ministries, departments, corporations, and statutory authorities. 209. But authority over land and police is not as a rule given to provincial councils. 210, 211. Between 1989 and 2006, the northern and eastern provinces were temporarily merged to form the Northeast Province. 212, 213. Prior to 1987, all administrative tasks for the provinces were handled by a district-based civil service which had been in place since colonial times. Now each province is administered by a directly elected provincial council. Bay of Bengal, Pork Strait, Northern Province, Gulf of Mannar, North Central Province, Northwestern Province, Eastern Province, Central Province, Yuva Province, Western Province, Sagaragamuwa Province, Southern Province, Indian Ocean. Flag of the Northern Province. SVG. Flag of the North Central Province, Sri Lanka. PNG. Flag of the Northwestern Province, Sri Lanka. SVG. Eastern Province flag, Sri Lanka. PNG. Central Province. PNG.
Yes, stop. Let's take a break, do this. For today's midnight. Now I'm here in Tashkent, that's Uzbekistan, I think. Uzbekistan, yes. We have a flight to Moscow in, yes, 1 hour, but not do that, Tel Aviv, Israel. But that's, we are going more east. Tel Aviv, that's way back there. We are here, Uzbekistan, and I like to go east. No, yeah, east, yes. But we look at that another day. What we do there. It's midnight. It's midnight, and let's upload this. I do this because I like it. I like relax, but that's not really any sound, and and it's not always I like to sit talk. So, but now I will go to bed. I will watch Netflix.